I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
Shut up, bitch!
I just want to sip on a cocktail.
I just want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like.
You know I'm trans, right? Wiener, wiener, wiener.
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
Wiener, 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 wiener.
Controllers, clutch, knuckles turning white. ABF and friends in the late night fight. Virtual rails where freedom feels tight. Battling wolf fear with all our might. Off the hip we fire, fire. Talking truth till liars tire. Games and law we all desire. Off the hip we light the fire. Off the hip we light the fire.
Pew pew.
That was
Nerdslap,
awesome.
you're still here? I thought I fired you last week for that intro.
I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. You must have dreamed that.
Yeah, ABF, you don't want to fire a guy who literally has all the leverage against you.
That is true.
That's true. Yeah.
It's true.
That's like that Batman clip where he's like, "You intend to blackmail the."
No. Let me get this straight. You think your client, one of the wealthiest, most powerful men in the world, is secretly a vigilante who spends his nights beating criminals to a pulp with his bare hands, and your plan is to blackmail this person?
Well, we have a fun stream tonight. Episode 99. We're almost at 100, everybody.
One more.
Next week, we're going to have Cole Hauser on for the 100th episode. So that's going to be awesome. Before we get started, though, Nerd Slap, is your resume current?
Yes, but also I have been properly bribed not to make you appear gay anymore.
Oh wow.
I won't say it was a threat, but it was a very good bribe. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's a very, very valid and yeah, yeah. So
You haven't
you're
even tried the
safe.
brownies. Oh my god. Oh
You're
my god.
safe. You're safe now.
And joining us for the first time ever, a actual game developer, Sunil. Thanks for joining us, dude.
Thank you very much for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
And if people are wondering why he's wearing a mask, probably because he made a game called Gaming Journo Simulator, and he probably doesn't want his face out there, which I totally understand.
That and the fact that I live in England, so yeah. So just so you know.
Yeah, you don't want SWAT throwing flashbangs in your place. So
Plus, also, I think this is a lot better. I was like I was saying earlier. I think this could be my Tinder profile picture. I will get more matches.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It might get some pretty interesting ones.
Yeah, if you like those goth mummies, they'll definitely hit you up, I think.
Can't go wrong with them. We all want them.
Yo, Isaac is rating us. Thanks, dude.
Yo,
Appreciate it.
thank you, brother.
He just had his 1 year anniversary, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
one year, which means his stream is starting to overwrite some of his watch hours. So now he has to make sure that every stream has more watch hours than the ones that are getting cut off from a year ago to get monetized. So, yep. Watch his 11-hour video that he put up.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry about that, Isaac. Norman, how you doing?
Pretty good. Just been kind of working and sleeping this weekend. But I did manage to try out the new 4K 60 update for Assassin's Creed Unity that came out, and I have to say, it's breathed a whole new life into the game. So if you've never played it, or you picked it up and you dropped it because, well, the release was an absolute dumpster fire, now might be the time to pick it up.
Nice.
I would probably put it in my top 5 Assassin's Creed games, just for like the parkour alone. The setting in Paris is really good.
Mhm.
It's actually quite a good multiplayer game as well. There's lots of co-op missions and things like that. So if you want to play with friends, it's quite easy, and the customization in it's awesome as well.
Hell yeah. And here's Tomak in the flesh. I was telling
Hey,
Sunil
Tomak.
about you. Tomak for 10. Well, it looks like one of my meme games I sent you panned out. So randomly, Sunil, while we're just live streaming, myself and Erwin and some other people, we'll just be talking about a topic, and then all of a sudden we get that little notification that we got a game gifted to us, and it's usually something relevant to the topic in a meme form, and it's usually a game that Tomak sends us. So,
Oh yeah.
I think we were talking about gaming journalists at the time, and he ended up sending me your game. So,
Wasn't
you
there
know
a
what,
night where you
Omar?
got gifted like 6 or 7 games for the same type of category?
it's a little bit different category. Yeah, sperm games.
Have you played any of them yet?
No, I have not. I'm afraid to even install them. I might actually right click them and say, "Get this out of my library, Steam."
Yeah, I was about to say thanks a lot, Tomak, but I don't know, man. That's some weird stuff going on, man.
Well, in defense of Tomak, I think he only sent me one of those sperm games, and then everybody else in chat started sending me more.
Well, it usually takes just one sperm. Just saying.
Yeah,
Every other sperm gets left behind.
that's true. Yeah, Tomak was the first one to reach there, so.
Oh dear. I weep for humanity.
I don't even know what we're doing here. All right. We're going to start off our segment of cursed bookmarks. Thank you, Tomak, for the 10. Have you guys heard of 3 Guys, 1 Cart?
Oh dear.
This is pretty funny. Actually, let me turn it down.
What happened? You're stuck in a shopping cart?
Yes, come in here. I swear, I'm stuck in here. I panic rolled from the rocket and now I can't get out.
Okay. Hold on a second. Maybe I can bop you out of here. Hold on. Oh no.
You see my predicament?
You see my predicament.
Hold on. No, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, we got this. Hey, buddy, come help us real quick. Hey, we're stuck in here. If you wait, come here for a second. Wait, please. All right, see this corner I'm looking at? Roll into it, and it'll push us out. The corner I'm looking at right here, roll into it.
Roll.
Put your what? Get wrecked! You're stuck in here with us, pal!
Yeah, we can't get out.
Yeah, we can't get out. Yeah. So just a couple of dudes, you know what I mean?
I would have liked to see if they could have kept getting more and more people.
Yeah, like I wonder if anybody would get bopped out if it got full, you know?
Or if like it got too full, if they all just kind of like blew out of there.
Yeah, just like spaghetti monster all over the map or whatever. Physics takes a turn. Oh, and then this one, Tomac sent this to me, and he said that Sunil might like this one.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Here, let me actually reload it.
I turned the square hole into a captcha. I started by drawing a bunch of 3D shapes and a box with holes matching those shapes. I then made a rotated version for each shape that lines up with the holes. I also separated the box into 2 layers so the shapes could actually slide in. I coded the drag and drop mechanic in Unity and everything is good to go. This captcha is actually pretty simple. First, we have the square which goes in the square hole, and the rectangle also goes in the square hole.
Oh no.
Can you guess where the thin rectangle goes? That's right. It also goes in the square hole. Then we have a cylinder, and I think that goes in the square hole. We also have the semicircle, which fits really well in the square hole. And lastly, we have the triangle, and you guessed it, it goes in the square hole.
You forgot the arch.
I turned the square.
Bastard.
Imagine it actually somebody turns that into an actual reCAPTCHA. It will be hilarious. It will be AI. If there's like AI behind it, it will just explode. Like, that's funny. That's what I like.
Oh man.
Yeah, you actually like program it to where the triangle doesn't work on the triangle; it only works on the square. It'd be pretty funny.
That's how we take down AI when it gets too powerful. We give it that CAPTCHA.
Now, this one I thought was kind of funny. People on the internet, they keep saying that VR is dead, and I think that we're just not training hard enough. How do you guys train to do teabagging in games?
I've got to get them squatting.
Oh, that's dedication.
I have no idea what he was spinning there.
Yeah, was he doing like Jupiter gravity or something? What's that all about?
His wife's gonna be happy.
Yeah, yeah, she likes tea.
That's a perfect segue, Nerd Slap, to this next one.
Yes, I get the segue point.
Don't let him near your girl.
Oh no.
Oh, bro, he's
like
setting
setting
everything. Like, come on.
Wow.
I don't even know how he's that. How the hell do you operate a controller like by flicking it like that?
Someone send DBF the scrolling video, please.
Can we request that
So
no female
what
be
I
allowed to
remember
see
is
this?
you place your thumb on where the stick is going to be,
Yeah.
and then you tap the back of the controller with your 4 other fingers on your other hand, and that counts as 4 presses of the controller. Or you use 5 at the same time.
Wow.
So yeah, people discovered that the only way to get Tetris this high in the level is to scroll. You can't play it normally.
That's insane.
It really is.
That's crazy.
I just realized I got a very dirty mind.
Don't we
there's
all?
We
no
all
hope
do.
for me. There's no hope for me.
Yeah, you're on the right channel. Don't worry.
Oh.
All right. This next one, I've never actually attended a D&D session before. But this guy, all right, this guy isn't a dungeon master. He's a dungeon legend. Whoever is in this campaign should be grateful. This is passion. I don't know if you guys saw this today or not.
Dungeons & Dragons games, I added a TV into the table, and this is like an upcoming encounter that I have planned that has like moving waves on
How
these
cool
set
is
of
that?
islands.
Wow.
That
It's
is
like a
cool.
stormy sort of area going on, and it looks so good. I've got my little reptile fogger pushing like fog into it. So if I blow, yeah, you can kind of see like fog coming off, and it looks like waves are like cascading up the thing. It looks so cool. And then to really add to the effect, I can come here to my Stream Deck, to my Lightning, and I can press. Lightning! I've got all sorts of lightning that I
That
can
is cool.
press during a storm. It'll be a thunderstorm when this fight is happening, and the clashing waves, and I'm so excited. I love this game. Anyway, thanks for watching.
So
Now
check
the
this
question
out.
is, how much did he spend on all that?
I have no idea, but he's
And-
obviously into it. In fact, if you see like these wood slats on the house, like he decorated interior wise, you know.
Follow-up question: does his wife/girlfriend know how much he spent on this?
Other follow-up question: does he have a wife/girlfriend?
Right.
That's a good question. I love this comment though. It's so awesome. It's 100% autism and also 100% Chad.
The one thing I noted, like how happy he was showing it off. Like, yeah, I'm proud of it. Like, yeah, bro, we are proud of you too. That
We
is
need more of
awesome.
that.
Yeah, if someone wanted me to do a D&D campaign and they were doing that, I'd be like, okay. Let's see here. We talked about the BBC having like what was that, like a 16 monitor setup?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, this came across my feed today. Where the fuck is the cursor? Because I have 3 monitors, and every once in a while I'll lose control of it to where you have to.
Yep.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
I
try
go
try
crazy.
having these glasses. I swear, I do lose the cursor half the time because it's like,
Really?
and it does freeze. Like sometimes it's in limbo between the glasses and the screen. It's really confusing sometimes.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought that was good. Let's
Yes,
see here.
Tomak. Actually, yes. I've heard a lot of people play it through Tabletop Simulator.
So, Tabletop Simulator, a lot of people don't realize how many games are actually inside of it through mods, which are free.
Mhm.
And people think, oh, mods, they're difficult to use. No, it's part of like the Steam. What do they call Steam
Workshop.
mods?
The
Yeah, Steam
Workshop.
Workshop. That's it. Yeah. And you just click a button and it adds it. And all of a sudden you have a board game within this virtual world that you can play with all of your friends. It's so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I played that a lot.
My
during the
favorite is
pandemic.
Cards Against Humanity, though. Play on there.
And you can actually like hit a button to like get pissed off and knock the table over.
Yeah,
so you have
flip
to
the table.
Yeah, so you have to go in there as an admin and make it to where people can't flip the table over. Oh, it's funny. Let's see here.
And there's like so many mods for it too. Like, so for example, like Monopoly is one of the games you can play, but they have mods with different versions, like the Simpsons Monopoly. I think there's like a Star Wars one. Like, so there's a lot through there. So if you don't have Tabletop Sim, definitely like look into it because it's pretty fun if you're ever trying to just have a chill game night with your friends, you know. So
OG London is still the best.
Yeah, totally. And if you were to buy all those different board games in real life, it would be a fortune. And you can see if you like the game before you buy it in person, even. So
I'll check it out.
Yeah. No, I recommend tabletop like over any other game on Steam, to be honest. If big asterisk, if you have a bunch of friends that are willing to play with you. Otherwise, if you're just like solo gaming, it doesn't really work. So
yeah.
This one was kind of funny today. Uber's new women preferences feature is now rolling out across the US. Women riders can choose to match only with women drivers. The option gives people more comfort and control on trips. It is showing up slowly in apps today.
That's going to go well.
Yeah. There's quite a few people, including myself, saying, where's the men only feature so that we get there in a timely fashion and unhurt?
Yeah, this just seems like Uber trying to population control. We should be worried about this.
Yeah, I mean, this is also biased, right? Aren't they for equality? Where's the opposite reaction to this one? Yeah, we're not allowed.
Misandrist Uber. Couldn't
But
believe
then
it.
also you have to wonder, is Uber making a statement by saying there's only 2 genders?
Oh. Well, no, what if you can register as a woman, but you're a trans woman? And they just let that go through.
So
and then
if the driver denies you, then they're the bigot.
Right. And then if the passenger gets pissed off that a trans shows up, then it's on them. Yeah.
Then the passenger is bigot for not riding with the trans woman.
And then your rating gets affected accordingly. So if you deny the trans passenger, your rating as a driver goes down, and vice versa.
There's so many layers to this thing.
There's something 42% chance you're going to get there, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have a bunch of games I wanted to talk about, some of which Nerd Slap put up here. Actually, let me reshare so we can get sound.
I haven't played Catan in a long time, Erwin.
Oh, that's on there.
I might want to join you for that if you do.
I always forget how to play it, and I have to relearn it every time.
Yeah.
I think I've played it like a total of 2 or 3 times. Let's see here. Our favorite term, friend slap. New friend slap game has been announced. Last Pirates Die Together. Online co-op horror game which players control cursed pirates with long elastic arms.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, I told you I'm good without my butt. I'm good. Hello?
It looks a lot like Repo Man, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the inspiration.
100% a ripoff of Repo.
It's beautiful.
Like even the way the ghost is like wandering around.
Yeah.
I was thinking more with like the grabbing mechanics.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah.
But no, I'm always down for checking out some friend slap if it's the right price. Let's see here. This one. Yeah, I wanted to see your guys' reaction on this game.
Oh no. It usually means it's cursed.
It's not that cursed. It's just kind of like. Sorry, I had to reload it.
I don't know if I believe that.
Cozy Game Restoration. That's the name of the game.
Okay.
Is a simulation game where you clean and repair retro cartridges to bring back their collective value.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, let's go.
This game is like Power Wash Simulator for classic video game restoration.
The comments are not very nice. The comments are basically like, yo, why don't you just go outside and do this yourself?
Cartridges, including Japanese carts, developer exclusive models, or rare editions with golden shells. These cartridges can be cracked, scratched,
There's a game for that.
discolored, or covered in grime and adhesive stickers. Surfaces stretch, smear, and lift.
Although there's something way
You
more
transform
satisfying
dust
about
and
Power
rain
Wash than this
into
game.
cherished collectibles.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think it'd be a lot cooler if it was consoles, like you had to open
There's
them
no
up
pressure
and
or
change
failure.
parts and things like that.
Slow.
Now that would be cool. It like sort of like that PC gaming
PC building
simulator game.
simulator.
Yeah, but for consoles, that would be amazing. Why
Retro
hasn't
Fixer
anyone
or
done
something.
that? Yeah.
It's a good question.
Oh my god, they could actually just have like 3 major consoles and then sell like DLC for the rest that they add later.
If only we knew an indie game dev that could make this for us.
Ooh.
I would love to, but I'm having a feeling the moment I'm gonna touch like Nintendo's console, like even if I kind of like rename it or somehow, they're just gonna sue me, man. It ain't worth it. They're like, oh, so yeah, you owe us 2.4 million. Like, bro, I can't even afford a tuna sandwich at the moment.
And then this game completely went underneath my radar. Over the Top World War I is now live on Steam. It's a third-person multiplayer shooter set in World War I with up to 200 players per match with a custom map editor.
Wow.
So
We've actually, I think
200
we've shown clips of this game before. There'll be where the guy is all dressed up in like military gear from this era, and he's like talking to people and stuff in the game. And
Is that this game?
that's this game, yeah. It took me forever to find it, but this is it.
Yeah, I had no idea. I guess it's new on Steam as of a couple days ago.
It looks like it's really fun.
It does. It really does. And it looks like the battlefield's so big that you got to use like a motorcycle or even a bicycle to get around.
Yep. Oh, they got air warfare. Okay.
Yeah, which actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I had the Scotland chant there. I like it.
Play a piano, throw grenades, or throw flames.
This does look really fun.
Oh, hold up. Did you see that, Erwin? Erwin, did you miss it? Are you side monitoring right now? Look what it says.
Oh, it's a hole digging game.
Yep. Yep.
Into the trenches.
In case you don't know, Sunil, we like our hole digging genre that's emerged on Steam in the last couple of years. Yeah, it looks kind of fun. I might have to check it out.
It kind of reminds me of that medieval game where like one faction fights another faction, and there's like a bar just like standing there playing whatever, like a guitar or something, and anytime somebody gets close, it just pans him. It just gave me that feeling, but obviously like set in World War One, but it still looks fun.
Yeah,
it does look
and
fun.
My biggest issue with World War One though is that if I'm gonna play a first-person shooter, World War One's not the era I like because you're just always reloading. You know? I don't know.
But to counter that, there might be a lot of people out there who might be into that, who just love
No,
that
definitely.
sound effect.
Yeah.
It's like ASMR for them, like ching, like oh yes. Wait, that sounded wrong. Sorry.
It's currently on sale for $16 on Steam. And we got Diz L Jizz for a $1.99.
What's up, Diz?
Just a bunch of crazy diggers.
Wow.
Whoa.
Going
He's
there.
allowed to say that. Probably
That's
not. That's probably not actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. All right, now we're getting into the indiest of indie games now. This one, which I had to turn down a lot because of the music. Antivirus Survivors 2003 Professional. They have a demo right now. So it's a survivor-like auto shooter where you defend against viruses, adware, and pop-ups using early 2000s Windows-themed weapons and tools.
This looked cool.
I
when
like that.
When
yeah.
I saw
know,
this, I
I've-
was like, "Oh, ABF would love this."
I can't wait for this.
The DVD logo. Nice.
Yeah. Unzip. Dude, I wonder if there's like a reference to Winamp or something in there. How awesome would that be?
Ooh.
Not everybody knows that reference.
My algorithm on X is kind of like messed up now, so all I get like is videos from like 2000 aesthetics. Like somebody must have looked at it like I can make a game out of that.
I mean,
can.
ABF, isn't this for you? Just gets home from work, turns on multi-$1,000 gaming PC, goes to work again.
I feel attacked.
Oh.
I just gotta quote this one comment. Men think of one thing and it's disgusting. Winamp. True. That is true.
Oh,
I
man.
miss that thing, man. We need something like that back again.
Dude, remember you like go over to your friend's house and like, come over, check out the computer. Look at this skin I downloaded. Isn't it sick?
And not only
like,
that,
oh my god, it moves.
and not only that, back then the internet wasn't that fast either. So if you're on something like a 56.6K dial-up modem, you're probably waiting for like 2 hours for that skin to download. And like,
Oh, yeah.
yes, I finally got it.
You gotta wait for the boobies to load too. Let's see here. So this is kind of touching on gaming journals a bit. Gamers, wow, Crimson Desert looks amazing. Slay the Spire 2 is so much fun. Resident Evil Requiem is incredible. Trails in the Sky, first chapter is so good. Eugenics is so cool. Marathon's bad. Wilkies, why do you hate all games?
So true, though.
So I figured that would be kind of a good jumping off point into your game.
Yeah.
So we have, let me get this pulled up here. Gaming Journal Simulator. So Tomak gifted this game to me. I played it on stream from start to finish in one sitting. And I actually had way more fun than I thought I was going to playing it. I really enjoyed all of the references in the game to different YouTubers, which is how Sunil and I kind of linked up because I shouted out this game on Side Scrollers and you were watching at the time. Because what is the name in it? Up down scrollers, right?
It's top-down scrollers. Top-down.
Yeah. So I was like, that is totally a reference to Craig. Holy shit. And then, you got all these different decisions that you have to make in the game. And you have to choose if you want to stay based and write good articles or possibly keep your job and keep writing what the editors want you to write. But I'll give you the floor, Sunil. What made you want to make this game?
There were a lot of reasons, but I'm going to touch upon a few. Number one, I'm getting sick and tired of this whole like gaming space being gate kept by people who think they know better than gamers. Really. This is just my way of just knocking on that door, and I hope that a lot of people get together and start making games. Like it doesn't like my game, like Gaming Journal Simulator, inherently is politically charged because game journalists, they are politically charged. But obviously, if I make my second game, whenever will that be? It wouldn't be that politically charged. But this is my way of knocking on that door. Like, hey, you know what? I don't agree with you politically, but this is our space. Let's just make good games.
Mm-hmm.
And the second reason being, this is like my love letter to gaming industry in general. I grew up on like original Xbox 360 days, and I don't like how what gaming industry has turned into. So this is like a love letter to the game industry and to the people who cover this kind of stuff, like Craig from Side Scrollers. It's a Gundam. It's like a love letter to all of them.
Yeah, and I think that it's kind of interesting, even if you're on one side or the other to experience the game, because then you can kind of see both sides play out, right?
Yeah, this is what separates, I think, say, a woke person to. I wouldn't call myself based, but I'm definitely not woke. When people who are woke, when they create games or any sort of media, it's their way or you're wrong. My way, the way I approach it, even though I'm kind of like making fun of them, I still try to humanize those characters. So
Yeah,
if you
and you do a
go,
pretty good job. Yeah.
yes, I tried. I tried to do my due diligence. So if you go full woke, and you agree with the ideology, you will get what you can describe as a good ending. So it's like, okay, if that's the way you want to go, that's the way you can play the storyline, and it will pay off for you.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people that make the argument of especially with like the Baldur's Gate 3 situation, right? They're like, "Oh, you can fuck a bear." It's like, well, you have to like click the button to do that in the game, so that's your choice. It
Yeah,
kind of
it
goes
was a
back to that
very
in a way.
side quest that you had to go out of your way to try and find.
But yeah, you could it's a video game. You could do whatever you want in it, and I really like that about the game that you made too.
When I was making that game, I tried to make sure that I do as little hand holding as possible. That's why there's no in-game. Well, you have a pause menu, true, but there's no other HUD to it. Like you only get the dialogues and everything, but that's it. So
There's no like thing bothering you to go visit somebody with the yellow paint.
yeah, I mean, oh man, I hate yellow paints. I absolutely do. It's like the developers trying to tell you this is where you need to go, and me saying I don't want to go there. I want to try it that way there first. But yeah, since ABF, you've played the game. When you go into the office the first day, and if you ever play the game again, you can try it. You meet the receptionist. You check in with the receptionist. The next time you play the game, don't talk to the receptionist at all. She will react to being ignored.
She's the wrench.
If that's what you want to call her.
I mean, in like the perspective of the Wokies, like she's the
Yeah.
person that's causing problems, really.
She
Giving
needs
people
to be outside.
misinformation.
Yeah. So that's how I made the game. Like, okay, so if you don't talk to person A and talk to every other person and then talk to person A, like, how is that person going to respond? And I just wanted to give that freedom to players. Like, you know what? Play it your way. It's your
Mhm.
story.
Let's see. And I had a couple questions for you too. Let's see here. Yeah. Have you always wanted to make a game? Like, when did you realize that you wanted to? Have you always been interested in development, or did this kind of just like completely motivate you?
It's a long story, but I'm gonna cut it short. I've been trying to make a game for about like 10 years. Um, Anybody who has uh, Unreal Engine installed or thought about it, they can attest to what I'm saying. Epic gives away free assets
Yeah.
every month to use in your game, especially your starter game, and it really helps. And I've been collecting them for like years now, maybe more than 7 years or something. So I thought about making a game, but tried it, failed, things happen in life,
Yeah.
whatever. And then I started messing around Unreal Engine's sequencer, which is their own animation tool. And I thought
Cool.
I can make like my own animated short movies without even making my game. And then one day I was watching something, I don't know, maybe on YouTube, and I thought, you know what? Side scrollers, geeks and gamers, they have this big, massive network. They can make their own little meme game to kind of like counter the game journalist. And then I thought, you know what? has to be me. I'll try it, see how it goes. And then while I was thinking about it, I thought about another game which has its roots based on how I executed Gaming Journal Simulator, like the whole dialogue structure and everything. So I thought, you know what, it will give me foundational like experience. So I can start with Gaming Journal Simulator, this little meme game, and then move on to something big.
Hell yeah. So I was gonna ask you what game engine, but you already said Unreal Engine. So is that something that you would recommend someone else, like if they haven't made a game but they've always wanted to like start watching videos and just like try it with?
Well, I have no idea. I'm scratching my nose. Oh, this is not even. Oh, so yeah, yeah. The engine depends on the kind of game you want to make.
Okay.
If you are making something that is not too graphically, how should I say, demanding, then by all means go for something like Unity. Unity is quite awesome as well. Like Phasmophobia, one of my favorite games that made in Unity. But even Godot is quite powerful as well. I chose Unreal Engine because, like I said, I was dabbling around Unreal Engine sequence. So I was like, you know what, let's just go with that.
That's cool. Yeah, and Unreal is very, very powerful. So that's interesting that you were like trying to dabble with just animation and then it turned into gaming all over again. That's pretty cool.
It's also one of the most painful engines. If you don't already know,
Really?
Asman is kind of right. It's very resource hog.
Mhm.
But luck had it, I've managed to optimize the living daylights out of that game. I was like looking at every help forum online, like, okay, so because in the back of my brain, I hold PS2 games at a very high standard. Um, if anybody doesn't know, PS2 had less graphical, like video memory than average smartphones nowadays. So if they can achieve top quality gameplay on something that powerful, something, that weak, why can't we do it like with today's console? So yeah, the
Yeah.
way I designed the levels, the lighting, it's there's another function. I'm going in a bit of a technical detail here, but if you look back your own video, there's like you'll see certain times like these screen flickers.
Okay. Yeah.
It's called level culling. So the game only loads what you can see from the camera.
Gotcha.
Everything else just unloads. So
Right.
yes, the game is constantly loading and unloading.
So it's only
But on the
rendering what you're looking at.
yeah, but on
Saves a
the
ton
other
of memory.
hand, it's not that demanding. It's not loading the game in full go, and it's just hogging your RAM or your hard drive. Like, no,
Right.
only what you see.
And you might do things differently if it was like an FPS versus like a narrative game or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because
Yeah.
with the first-person shooter, obviously shooting and all.
And
Uh,
like constant like moving the camera quickly around and stuff.
Oh yeah, then level culling will probably be a bit difficult to
Yeah.
execute because my game you're hardly blowing anything up unless you play the mini game. So it's like, yeah, okay, I can play around with that, see how it goes, and it kind of worked.
So the mini game on that cabinet inside of the office was that like your first attempt at a game?
That was actually I was
That's funny.
that there are so many like YouTube tutorials online. So I started following one, and one of them was for this top-down shooter. So I was like, okay, I'll make that. Um, and that's what made me think, like, yeah, maybe you know what, I can make it. I just gotta have the right idea. Because game development is very difficult. It's not something that how should I? It requires a lot of patience. So I didn't want to start something and then not being able to finish it.
Mhm.
But with this game, I was like, yeah, I can definitely finish it. And because top-down games. Like I developed my first one, I was like, yeah, I need to include that in there. Bad controls and all, it needs to be in there.
Well, now that you've made the game, and you have hindsight now, would you do something differently, or a couple things differently?
Um, hindsight, like I said, hindsight is like always like 2020.
Yep.
Maybe the feedback I got is, especially on Reddit. By the way, Reddit, I can't, bro. I can't put up with Reddit. And the feedback I got off from Reddit was like, yeah, it's quite politically charged and all. So looking back, I probably would have toned down a little bit on the politics and more on like actual characterization, because I love to
Okay.
write. So I probably dialed down a little bit on the satire and more on actual character progression. Yeah, maybe I could have done that differently, but at the moment I'm happy with what I made.
What's funny though is I think one of the first articles that they have you write was on was it Nightman?
The Night Vengeance.
Yeah, Night Vengeance, which is not Batman. But they're like, oh yeah, you got to talk about how he's basically a rich dude that goes around and beats up underprivileged people and things like that. And I've actually been on a panel with someone who said that before, so it was kind of hitting home there. And that's actually how they think. It's crazy.
That whole like article is inspired by two real stories, well publicized stories. The first one is that what's that network, G4, that was
Yeah.
launched like a couple of years ago, and one of the and a lady, I think she auditioned or kind of like had an interview, and on the interview stage she was asked, if you had to cancel a superhero, who would it be?
That's right. Okay, I remember that now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that kind of inspired me, but it was also the article from PC Gamer when the VR game was coming out. And PC Gamer, God, I don't know what goes on in their heads over there, but they wrote an article saying, like, oh, Ratman is using all these like underprivileged people and Batman's gonna beating people. Like, it's Batman. He beats up everyone.
Yeah.
Like, his
He's
hands
an
are
equal
lit.
opportunity crime fighter.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he doesn't care. Like, it doesn't, gender discrimination like does not exist for him.
Yeah, it's so funny to me. Like, how can you grow up with Batman and then start saying that?
Because a lot of these people who write articles like that, they don't grow up with these characters, man. I'm just gonna say it. They don't. Oh, I don't know if you've seen that clip where this comic book guy in his store was talking about all these characters and how these like new age writers are ruining it. It's because when characters were initially written, they were written as themselves, like not like the author's point of view, but what the characters, what they believed in. But the authors that write now, they write characters based on their own personal beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where things go wrong. And obviously, with this newer generation of writers, these wokies, they like to project their own feelings. So I think that's where things go wrong. And I think that's where they're like, oh, we got to cancel this guy because it probably worked in 1970s and 80s, but it doesn't work now. So we got to get rid of it. Like,
And Batman's always the worst one that they hark on because the main point that they always say, oh, he uses his massive wealth to beat on criminals and lowlifes and people that
Yeah.
are maybe just trying to get by that turn to crime. And it's like, why doesn't he use his money to help the city? And it's like, well, he does do that. He has numerous companies that Wayne Construction, Wayne Tech, Wayne Medical that do their best to make the city and the world a better place. And then he has the foundations as well, Thomas and Martha Wayne Foundation, that they help hospitals and orphaned and sick kids and all that
Transportation.
kind of stuff. Like, exactly. He spends billions of dollars every year making the city a better place, but they'll never tell you that.
Yeah, and he
There's
just wants to clean up that last little bit that won't work itself out.
Exactly.
This is why you can't take these people seriously, man. You
Yeah.
just can't.
Let's see here. My other question is, are you gonna build upon Gaming Journal Simulator, or are you wanting to make another game at all, or are you like one and done, do you think?
I will make another game, but actually, you know what? I'll go through it. My personal road plan is when I was messing around with the animation tool in Unreal Engine, I I wrote a script for like a 6-part series, my original series, and you might find it funny. Well, actually, it is kind of funny. It's called my girlfriend from Shadow Realm.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a 6-part series, and I think it will give me more experience with sequencer. And it's just meme jokes all the way through. So I'm gonna be working on that, but I think it's gonna be in April. I just wanna right now make sure the game is stable, if there are any bugs or glitches in there. And from there, when I'm done with that, that's when I'm gonna start working on my second game, which is gonna be a survival horror game.
Okay.
But
And is that gonna be like a narrative driven game too?
see, I'm gonna try and experiment with it. Like,
Okay.
as in most survival horror games, you either run, fight, or you die.
Right.
But the one I'm gonna be experimenting with is like you have to sit down and talk to the main baddie.
Okay.
It's inspired by, I don't know if you guys seen the movie Saw 2.
It's been a long time. I'm trying to. I think so.
Right.
No,
There's
I've
a,
definitely seen it. I can't remember if I remember the movie in my head.
I'm not really a horror guy, so no.
right. So there's a part in the movie where the main baddie, Jigsaw, asks the detective to sit down and just talk to him.
Okay.
And that's what gave me the idea, like, how come there's no horror game out there that just forces you to sit down and talk to this evil entity in front of you? You either make the wrong decision and you will lose an NPC, and that will close off all other narrative pathways.
So you want it to be a bit more cerebral, I guess.
Kind of, yeah. Imagine you're given a choice. So, I don't know, kill a pregnant woman or kill a child who has autism, who's also bullied in school.
So it's
Who
like
will you choose?
It's like the rail track problem.
I was going to say the
Yeah.
trolley problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, it's gonna push the gamers to the limit. At least that's the idea. I'm gonna try and experiment with it. But now you can see why I chose Gaming Journal Simulator, because that kind of like gave me the foundation.
Yeah, now you know how things work, and I think that you're really good at the dialogue, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So, even like the woke side of it, like you didn't put like too much venom in it, if you know what I mean, right? You just like you made it sound like it was like sincere from and this sounds gay, but their lived experience, right?
Like I said, I want this game to be played by everyone, so I know there will be some people out there who would disagree with me, but I still want them to play the game. Like, and if they disagree with me ideologically, I want them to have a good time as well. Like, okay, I'll just humanize the characters, do my due diligence, and this is why. This is why you cannot roast Sophie a lot. I know I saw your playthrough and you were like, oh, I want to say something like, no, the linebacker comment, that's the best she's going to get. If I put in anything more, I'm probably going to get a visit from the police. So that's another reason. But yeah, I thought, let's just go a bit easy.
Was my narration voice of her a bit too harsh?
I can't remember now.
Was it the
was
SoCal one?
perfect.
Yeah, I remember the Valley Girl one. Hi, yeah.
I've been told I'm a little too good at that one.
Hiya, boys. How's it hanging?
Like, oh my god. Tomac just gifted me a game on Steam called
Oh,
The
no.
Trolley Solution.
There we go.
Thank
I
you,
wanna know more
Tomac.
about- I want to know about that.
But no, I remember when you were playing it and you were doing like the final like insults to everyone, and you went up to that character and you're like, "What? I can't insult you anymore."
I had to take some stuff out. I was like, no, that's a bit too much, bro. I gotta take this out.
Fair.
Yeah, because I had to do my rounds after getting fired. Fuck you, you're cool, fuck you. Right?
That's everyone's dream. Like, F you, F
Yes.
you, you're cool. But F you, I quit.
But let's see. Thank you, Tomac, for the trolley solution. It has mostly positive reviews. Okay, I'll check that out. But your game, I don't know why it only says one review. It says that there's 3 somewhere.
I don't know if you scroll down.
Yeah, and
It
okay, yeah,
says-
browse all 3, and then you click it. There's only 2.
Right.
It's
If you go
including mine.
up, and from the languages, if you select all
I'm
languages,
filtering.
Oh,
That's
because
what
one
it
of
is.
my friends, Lemmy, amazing guy. Shout out to Lemmy. When I announced the game, Lemmy is one of the first people to cheer me on. They were like, "Yeah, I want to know what's gonna happen in this game." And even though I gave him a code, he was like, he paid for the game, but because
that's
he's in
your friend right there.
Brazil. Yeah, because he's in Brazil, I think they just flagged his comment like not English, even though it is in English.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, Brazil's very weird with their censorship at the moment, so it's probably a government thing more than anything.
Oh, here we go. So, whenever I look at a game on Steam, I always look at the reviews, and yours doesn't generate any yet. So we need to get, 2 more people to drop a review on your game to where it actually gives you a score, right? Isn't it 5?
I don't know.
it's
I'm
like
still
5.
new to Steam. Really, I'm a
Yeah.
console gamer. I'm a console pleb.
I think Hayden75 has been playing the game, so I'm gonna talk him into dropping a review, which means I think we just need 1 or 2 more. Maybe it doesn't count the Brazil one, and you do need like 5 English ones for the English, people to see it, English speakers.
Oh, thank you. I
And,
appreciate that.
Yeah, it'd be great to get a score here, just so that because I feel like people take your game way more seriously when you have a score. So, yeah, we need to get that. And then, so you contacted me on Twitter, and I was like, sweet dude, you were thanking me for playing your game, and I was tickled that you reached out to me to begin with, and then you ended up adding the finger to the GG bar.
Hell yeah.
This is my way of saying thank you to everyone who streamed my game. About 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't even dream. It was like maybe wishful thinking. Like I would sit down and talk to people about like a game I made. I never thought I would get this far. So anyone who streamed it, I was like, I'm gonna make it up to you. I will include your artwork in my game. That's
Hell
my
yeah.
way of saying thank you to everyone.
Oh, Hayden's having tech issues.
Of course.
Yeah, he always has tech issues. I need to get you a different picture, one that's actually 1920 by 1080, because I would like to think that I'm that girthy, but and then like one of the first things I always complain about in a game when I get into it is, how do I turn the music down? And you added a music slider just because of me, right?
Like I play games on my. Actually, you know what? I'll show it to you right now. If you look here, I control the volume from my headphones. So when I was developing my game, it didn't even occur to me like, you know what? Let's have a
Okay.
sound level. And then when you said, "Oh, if there should be a sound level," I was like, "Oh crap, yeah. I need to look at some tutorials online on how to make that." So like, like it works of magic real quick. Boom, done.
But yeah, you added music and sound slider. You actually optimized the game. I think you're already doing better than a lot of devs out there. So
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I know I need to be better, but I'm trying over here.
I don't even know what's involved with making a game. I assume that you work countless hours making a game and then you run it and then like you just get blue screens every once in a while and you have to figure it out, right?
Oh,
There's a lot of that, like, what do you call that? A feedback loop and stuff like that in the game.
okay. I'm gonna get into three things. Number one, I'm gonna be the first person and probably the only person on the planet who has written his entire script on a spreadsheet because the dialogue branches were so vast. I was like, I can't fit it in a word processor.
I bet.
So yeah,
It's a
second is
storyboard essentially.
it is,
Yeah.
and what made it even worse was when it was going from one day to the second. It's like, oh my god, I can't even keep a track of my own decisions over here. Um, yeah, but it's very time consuming. There's a lot of unsociable hours. I put on so much weight to the point where I go up the stairs and I'm like, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Um, but it's actually quite rewarding as well. Another thing I want to touch here is that when I released the game, I didn't give it to other people to play it because the friends that are close to me, they are not that politically charged,
Mm-hmm.
um, and they're not that big on PC games.
Gotcha.
So they just play their own PlayStation or Xbox, whatever. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's just do it myself. And did somebody just say I feel represented in the game?
Yeah, there's
I
a
feel
meme
I can.
account that follows me around called ABF's Third Leg.
It took me a minute, bro. I can't see that well in this mask. I just saw these like fingers. There, I was like, what the heck? And then I tried to read it. Like, I feel accurately. Like, what did I do? Yeah, thank you. You are represented in the game.
Oh, here's one more question too. How long, like from start to finish, at least like, actually putting your maximum effort, to quote Deadpool, into the game, how long do you think that it took you?
Ooh. I went on holidays last year in March, and I thought I had a good road plan. But then when I came back, and here's another reason why there's so many lines of text in it, because for the life of me, I couldn't get the dialogues to have voiceover work. Because
Okay.
my idea was Unreal Engine's got this technology where if you're using metahumans and if you're using like certain plugins, if you have an audio voiceover, the lips will move to it. The lips will like sync it by themselves,
Okay.
and it
Yeah.
corrupted my entire files. I had
Oh
to
no.
start from like ground up. So yeah, last year
Damn.
March to this year February, you can say a whole year.
A whole year. Okay. And
But
if you didn't try to do the voice stuff, then it would have been a lot less time.
yeah, it would have been out by last year then.
Damn, that's crazy.
But
It's
I think
still
it's
though, year is good.
Yeah.
I think it's a God's blessing really because that gave me the time to redo some of the levels. So the way I'll give you an example. The way the office level works is you spawn in front of the elevator, right? And there are two double doors on your right.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that loads up before you walk in through the double doors are the NPCs and general layout of the map.
Mhm.
The moment you walk in, that's when it starts loading up everything behind in the office area and Kevin's room. So that's how I managed to optimize the game. So
Okay.
what you can't see is not going to be loaded in.
Interesting.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, so I think it's a good thing that all my games files crashed because that gave me a more it made me redo the entire levels, and I think it worked out quite well.
That reminds me, we were talking about it just the other night. I think it was with Erwin. We were talking about like, accidentally like unplugging your console and not saving or something like that. And I was telling him about the time when I was a kid, I wrote a whole book report and I hit the button on the power strip with my toe and shut the computer off. And you swear everything's lost, but you can actually like kind of piece everything back together from memory better than you thought that you could, but even better the second time. So that kind of sounds like what happened to you.
Yeah, uh, like I said, it worked out. Everything works out at the end, and it worked out
Yeah.
for me.
That's awesome. And you were talking about the double doors. There's also double doors to your left as you get out of the elevator. And I was kind of thinking that would maybe leave room for, update to add more to the map or something or to the game.
That's one of the many things I had to leave out. Um, by the way, if anybody watching this wants to get into game development, here's the bitter truth. Whatever you have, like whatever you're planning, like say 100% of what you've planned to be in the game, 20-30% of it is going to get left out
Yeah.
because you either don't have the time for it, or you don't have the expertise for it, or sometimes you have to take it out because it doesn't fit the tone of the game.
Right. It just
So
doesn't work. Yeah.
yeah, so the original idea was that Vogue Gamer was supposed to have a competition right in front of it. And if you get fired, you can just walk out and get another job there. But obviously, like Vogue Gamer, the staff of Vogue Gamer don't like other people there. Like, oh no, they're too based, or we don't want to listen to them. And obviously, there were some things happening in the bar as well. PI is thinking about joining them. There was so much stuff I had to cut out, and one level I had to take out that's sat between the office and the bar. And there's actually a joke in the game, like Pia says, like Mark leaves before me, but I get to the bar before him. As if like there's content that's been cut in the middle. Where did it go? So it's like poking fun at myself as well.
That's funny. Yeah, no, it's super exciting, and I think that your story is like, if someone's on the, thinking about making a game or not, it's pretty inspirational. I always dreamed about making a game, but I have no expertise on making a game whatsoever, and I don't know if I have the time to sit down and actually watch all the tutorials to even get started or even to dabble. But yeah,
I
games are cool.
recommend everyone to try at least, like your game doesn't need to be like super like 3D, even like the one I made. You can make like a simple Pong game, but
Yeah.
I encourage everyone to at least try some level of game development because it just I don't know, I built a lot of appreciation for game developers now, now that I've developed my own, because I know the amount of hard work that goes into it. And I know High Guard has been in like news recently, and my heart goes out to all those people who lost their jobs, man. Imagine working countless hours and then the game just not connecting with audiences. So yeah, my journey of as a game developer makes me appreciate the game industry a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. The fact that any game gets made at all is actually a miracle. It really is.
Mhm.
Like, especially when you're talking like, I mean, Sunil was talking about even like the simple problems of losing your data and having to start again. But like when
Yeah.
you're talking at the high end where you've got all these massive teams that have to coordinate and put all these things together to make a coherent game, it's actually amazing that anything gets released at all.
Teamwork.
Yeah, like that Prince of Persia game. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, imagine the voice actor. I feel sorry for the voice actors. Imagine giving 3 years of like of your life to that game, and they don't even tell you the game's been canceled. You find it from the net. Like
Yeah.
it's terrible, man.
I think in Highguard's case, they were overhyped, and
I don't think that was the case, to be honest.
You don't think
because,
so?
Well, the thing is, the simple fact of the matter is that 2 million people tried the game. Like, if it was good, if it was enjoyable, they would have stayed and played it. They would have carved out some sort of fan base.
That
But
the
at the end
second
of the
part of
day,
my
it
statement,
just
though,
didn't-
is
it just didn't land.
that they released the game in too early of early access.
There was a little bit. It did kind
Yeah.
of feel sort of like an empty shell, but at the same time, like there would have been people that would have been interested in the vibe and how the world takes place and all that kind of stuff. But there was no traction behind it, regardless whether or not Jeff Keighley was circle jerking it off at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
My issue with High Guard is, like, if I have to explain my game loop to you, I can explain it. Like, it's a narrative-driven game. You talk to NPCs. You carve your own adventure. Ask anyone who has played High Guard, they will have no idea what High Guard is truly about. They will have zero idea. And I think that's what's wrong with High Guard. They picked up a new idea, which may or may not, I mean, hats off, they gambled on it, okay? A lot of companies don't do that. They took a gamble with a new idea, and it didn't resonate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's basically that. They tried to put out a new idea, a fresh concept, but I don't know whether it was the
Well,
execution.
the problem with the concept though is it wasn't really fresh. It was kind of a Frankenstein's monster of different concepts being merged into
Yeah.
one. It wasn't really original. It was just, let's see if we can put this and this together in a game, and if it works, it will work. But it just didn't.
Yeah, like when you're putting boards up on the window, you're like, I've played this game before. It's called Rainbow Six Siege. What the heck?
Or
You know?
A World at War Zombies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like I asked so many people who have played the game, and they're like, "Bro, I had no idea. I was running around headless chicken. Horses came out of nowhere, and occasionally I'll fight another player, and that's it."
The maps were way too big.
Way too big
for 3-on-3s, and then they did try the 5v5, but even then, by then a lot of people had just given up on the game.
Yeah, that, and you can kind of, and I know it's kind of mean to the developers, but you can look at the roadmap and realize that they were just giving you more of what was already there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, a new weapon or a new this or a new that, and you're like, well, that's just adding more assets to the game, not necessarily making the game better. So.
Stuff that should have been in the game already. Like if you're gonna do a DLC, make it something that is actually worth it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I gave it an honest chance. You know, I played for a few hours, but my experience was I would occasionally run into people. I would get absolutely wrecked because my team would just be God knows where, running around doing who knows what, and it'd be like, all right, I guess I'm defending this place by myself.
I played with Kata and Atreus, so that was kind of interesting. Kata's really good at games. We'll just leave it there.
Better or worse than Gary?
Way better. Kata he's probably a better FPS player than I am.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow.
he was good at the battle royale style gameplay. So, yeah.
I had a very good Twitter. Is it Twitter or X now? I'm gonna call it Twitter. It is Twitter. I don't care. I had a good exchange on Twitter with another Unreal Engine developer, and he said that basically he nailed it on the head when he said, "A, your characters are uninteresting, and when you compare it to Overwatch, that's one of the reasons why the game became so famous. Like, the characters were amazing. Rule 34, it ran amok. It ran wild on those characters, man. So your characters are uninteresting, and the maps are too big. You either shrink the map size or you increase the player number. And then watch gamers roll in. They will steamroll in. But if it's not going to happen, then your game's going to be pretty much dead."
It wasn't even that. It was like, one of the things that stood out for me is that the world itself was just dead.
Yeah.
There was hardly any life in it. It felt like you were in the blandest of sandboxes.
You're
They
like,
didn't
oh, there's
put
red and
any
blue
depth.
chests over there. I guess I'll go there.
Exactly.
No lore building. Like, you're there, but what are you doing there? Like,
Yes.
just give us a little bit of hint. Like, Overwatch has some of the worst storytelling ever, but you can, if you pay attention to the game world, you can find glimpses of what could have happened. Like, oh, there was a war happening here, robots versus humans, and this happened. Overwatch got thrown off. You can get a little bit of idea, but
I would argue it's actually some of the best storytelling, but once you put them all together, it's the worst storytelling because they just don't go together. All the individual stories are pretty cool, like at least the early ones. When the game first launched, Tim Pool even was talking about this today, about how awesome the Bastion video was when it first came out, that anime, and it felt like a Pixar film, you know, like a Pixar short. And man, yeah, they really strayed away from that.
Oh man, the glory days. When I think one of the reasons, or actually, another one of the reasons why High Guard may have failed, is because we got too many of these like online shooters nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the new ones that have come out. I'm talking about the old ones that are still going strong.
Yeah.
Like PUBG is still quite big in China.
It's still got numbers, yeah.
Yeah, we got Overwatch making a comeback. Siege is still strong.
Overwatch, whenever they
Counter-Strike is
rebrand,
still
it's just
going
a
strong.
temporary.
Yeah, all they gotta do is just roll out some more hot characters, and there you go. And just watch player count rise. That's it, and hope that your voice actress doesn't throw a sissy fit online.
Yeah, because the temperature around their competitor right now, which is Marvel Rivals, the temperature around that game is starting to settle right now. Like the current season is not that good, and they're not really focusing on bringing in the main characters to make Marvel what it is. So it's like Overwatch does have a chance to capitalize on that and really make some premium content to sort of get their old players back.
I'd say that Marvel Rivals is more successful right now than Overwatch is.
100%.
There's more enthusiasm behind it. I bet
absolutely,
they're selling more loot boxes and skins or whatever.
Yeah, but what I mean is like the overall excitement for the game is dwindling. Like because obviously I played the game quite a lot, so I'm in the community threads on X. They just kind of pop up every now and then. And you know, one of the main things is the matchmaking is terrible. And like I say, they're focusing on characters like Elsa Bloodstone, who we've only ever seen once in Werewolf by Night. If you're just a normie, and they're adding Black Cat, and I can't even remember what the other hero is, but they're adding basically Black Cat and another no name in next season. And it's like there's so many characters that you should be focusing on to keep that draw in, but they're just not doing it for some reason.
Yeah,
it's probably Marvel saying like, oh, you know, the premium characters, okay, let's leave them for the time being. Just push these characters here, and then we can charge more for the premium ones. Haha.
Well, you got to remember that the characters are free, and they do have carte blanche to do whatever they want. And it's also very.
I didn't know that.
They have the authority to add in original characters as well, which makes no sense considering you've got over half a century's worth of characters that you can dig into already.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a new one on me.
Yeah, NetEase has access to the entire Marvel catalog. Every single character that's ever been written, drawn, or mentioned is fair game.
Oh, King Cunt has a very important question.
Oh.
In the GG bar, the bartender.
Definitely a chick. I designed her,
Definitely a chick,
man.
okay.
Definitely a chick. I ain't playing loot boxes with that character. It's not like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Like, definitely a chick. And it's
Also, it wasn't a
definitely
Hogwarts Legacy situation then.
Oh hell no!
Right.
It may or may not be a reference to a certain mascot that happened during the GG Gamergate era. So, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. Huh.
This is like these are the kind of like references I've thrown in the game because if you look at, it's called Good Game Bar.
Yep.
If you shorten it, it's called GG.
Yep.
Gamergate. And the bartender looks oddly similar to a certain character called Vivian James.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not confirming anything. Don't want the hate. Don't want the flame.
Oh, that's funny.
I did actually have a question sort of around your philosophy and how you want to make games, because obviously you kind of gave us a tease earlier of the sort of the psychological horror game that you want to do next. But talking on like what this game is doing is harking on a very specific issue in the culture, because the counterculture going back for the past like 50 years, it started as like independent journalism with things like Oz Magazine in London, and then it went to independent film and music, and then they started making their own labels and their own studios, and that's gone very corporatized now. And it seems like the indie gaming market is now sort of becoming that counterculture. So do you want your games, and this game in particular, like I say, is harking on a very specific issue where the media is starting to coincide with what these corporations are wanting for their games. So my question is, do you want your games to hark on these issues, or do you just want to be sort of part of the counterculture, making your own games and your own vision?
That's I don't know how things are gonna progress in the future. I mean, if I start developing a game now, I'm gonna give it more than a year to develop. I don't know how things are going to progress in like 2-3 years time. I hope a couple of developers see my game and say, hey, you know what? Let's make a game, and we're gonna, this Sunil Angel guy knocked on the door. We're gonna break down that door.
Yeah.
So I hope other people follow. But for myself, it depends on how the gaming landscape is at the time. Like my focus is on the survival horror game.
Yeah.
And that is if I can get it working like to the way I envision it. If not, then whatever pops in my head. And if I can make it game worthy, if I can think like, oh, that's going to be a good game, I think that's going to resonate with gamers, that's what I'm going to do it. But whether I will make another game like Gaming Journal Simulator, I don't know. I wish I had an answer, but I'm sorry, I don't.
No, that's all right. I just wanted to see whether like I say, whether this was your sort of approach to making games, or if it was just this is the idea that you had in your head and you wanted to see it come to life, kind of thing.
If anything, man, I'm gonna make a game and I'm gonna fill it with a lot of hot women. Because game journals hate it. It's gonna be a lot of hot women, 34 double Ds, whatever you name it. It's gonna be in there.
Well, even then, because that is in a sense you becoming a part of the counterculture, because you recognize that is what gamers want. They want to see attractive characters, be it male or female, in their video games. And obviously these gaming journals, they come out and they say, no, this is not how a character is supposed to look. They're supposed to look realistic, when the hottest chick from last year, Stellar Blade, was based off a real woman.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't get to choose my character, so I don't know if you would have done body type A and B or 1 and 2 or whatever. So
it's a little bit of confession here. The 17-year-old Pakistani male is a bit of a self-insert, because news drop, I'm Pakistani.
Right.
But I was born in a Christian family, and we came here in England when I was 17, because things were going pretty bad back then for Christians in general. Thanks God, it's gone a lot better now. But yeah, it was pretty bad back then. So when I came here at the age of 17, believe it or not, it was kind of like that. They were like, "Oh, hey, so how are you finding over here? Are you being racially challenged in any way?" I'm like, "Girl, I just got here. Like, I don't even like. I've not even been out of Manchester. I don't even know if anything exists out of Manchester. Cut me some slack." But yeah, that was at the time, and it's just gone a whole lot worse since then. Like to the point where um, people like if I apply for a job and I get a response back. I'm like, yeah, I know why you called me, and I got like no experience in this job whatsoever. I know why you called me in, so let's just get this over and done with.
That reminds me though. That was one of the things I liked about the game too, is that uh the the woke journalist company actually hired, your character because of the color of your skin. And then just assumed that you were woke.
It's like that Peter Griffin meme, but it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It is weird here in Manchester. Norman, I'm going to make an assumption. I think you're from England as well.
Scotland, but yeah, close enough.
So yeah, so you have a little bit of idea like how things actually go. It's
Well, yeah, absolutely. I grew up in a generation, in the start of the generation, where the melting pot was, I would say, the biggest strength of this country, and now they've taken that melting pot and just abused it.
it is terrible. Like I look at people and I'm like, you're giving like immigrants like myself a bad name, man. Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Seriously. Uh, like I'm proud of being in this country. I am proud to call myself Asian British, Pakistani British. I mean, because the opportunities afforded to me in this country, I wouldn't have gotten that back in Pakistan. So I'm thankful for that. But then there are people who come here. I'm like, bro, seriously, what's the point? If that's how you're gonna be, just go back. I know this sounds rather rude, but go back. Whatever,
No,
do your own
you're
thing.
absolutely right, because, like, not to get too political on our gaming podcast here, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we
like I
get
just
political,
said,
it's all right.
the melting pot used to be Britain's greatest strength. Like, you had it since the 70s, people from India, people from Pakistan coming over and, actually assimilating into society, giving back to the society, becoming
Yeah.
doctors and teachers, working their way and becoming actually functioning members. Like, when I was in primary school, I had Sikh friends, Muslim friends, people of all coming from all different countries, from Africa as well. And then you started in high school that you had this certain breed coming over that were just there because their parents came over for the work, and they were shoved into a school and told, yeah, just go sit there for 6 hours and pretend like you're learning something, and I'll get you a job when you leave. It was just a wrong mentality to bring over to this country.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Norman, you nailed it. Like, without getting too political, but it's been weird. I tried to kind of like the experiences I had. I tried to interject a little bit in the game, but to the point where it serves as a template to build upon something fictional or something more
Yeah.
satirical. So yeah, that was, as a writer, that was extremely difficult. I was like, okay, so where do I draw the line?
Mhm.
But yeah, glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I love hearing your perspective on everything too, because I think it's really interesting how we have all these solo developers making games all of a sudden, and I think that Unreal Engine 5, I'm guessing that's what you used, right? Was 5?
Yeah.
It had all the right tools so that you could be a solo dev. And now that we have access to like certain, AI generative stuff too, there's probably some design stuff that would, be able to help you out there and things like that. So I don't know. I'm kind of excited for the future of gaming, because we're gonna get not a huge melting pot of ideas into one game from all these different people. It's just one person's story that they wanted to tell.
I reckon the future of gaming is going to be indie focused, because if you look at gaming now, like all these like big massive AAA game studios, they are either going under or they are not taking enough risks. Like the best example I give is Dead Space remake. As amazing as it was, I can't wait to make a roguelike.
Deck builder cleaning FPS game with robots and dragons. That's the most Irwin chat I've ever seen.
Wait, he forgot the Souls-like part of it though.
Oh yeah, well he'll put a campfire somewhere.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey, if you need any help with it, let me know.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Dead Space. Yeah, Dead Space is a perfect example. As amazing a remake as it is, it didn't sell well enough.
Right.
That's why EA was like, "Yeah, let's just pull the plug." So, yeah, I don't think AAA game. You will get your AAA games dominating the award shows, but it will be the indie games that will push, like really push for creativity.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think so too. Yep. The future is bright. And in the future, even further beyond, I actually think that we're just gonna be able to like voice command a game. Be like, hey, I feel like playing a
100%.
game that's blah blah blah. You know, maybe like 50 years from now, and you just like tell your microphone what kind of game you want to play, and it just makes it in like 5 minutes while you go make a cup of coffee, you know.
I think you can already do that with Grok.
I
You can
think so.
already, yeah, you
Yeah.
can create like a web browser game that goes on for like 10 minutes and stuff. Something like that. I'm not sure.
Pixel.
Yo, Pixel, my man's here. I gotta give a shout out to Pixel as well. Like he streamed my game as well, and I think it started with Lemmy. I said to Lemmy that I wanted to include his artwork in the game, but Pixel, my man, he played the game and he was the second person to leave the review. So Pixel, love you,
That's
man.
awesome.
Thanks for dropping in.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and I'm following and people are following me back. Like we're kind of finding like a new circle here too. I like this. So
it's awesome.
Yeah. But I'm hoping you get that other idea that you had to work, because it'd be awesome to have you back on here in the future with another game that you made.
Yeah, so it's either gonna be a horror game or it's gonna be a straight up like Punisher, Max Payne kind of action game.
I like
It's
that
either going to
idea.
be it's going to be one or the other. I want to get properly into game because I think it's I don't know. Even though I spent so many hours just banging my head against the wall trying to get a feature to work, it is still rewarding. So I want to get into it. I want to get into it again.
Let's see. Do you want to try to bang through this article really quick?
Bang
Sure, we can bang it out.
We'll bang it out.
Geeks and gamers, let's go.
Geeks and gamers. Who's this person?
Oh,
that's my wife. Real life fake wizard rips apart 48% of gamers are women statistic.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cap.
we were
mobile games don't count.
Yeah, we were listening to real life fake wizards video when we were at the cabin this weekend, and Jess was writing the article about it, and it seems like they're just inventing these numbers as well, and because the numbers are invented, see, I had it somewhere, like AI. If you search what percentage of gamers are women on like Grok or on Brave AI search and stuff like that, it will cite this number. But let me read a little bit of it. Real life fake wizard breaks it all down and exposes how the 40% of gamers are women statistic is just something people use in an attempt to divide gamers with divisive rhetoric. Ampere Analysis senior analyst Katie Holt is the one who claimed that women made up almost half of all gamers, that studios should be developing content geared towards a female demographic, including romances, lifestyle, cooking, travel, and fashion-themed games paired with puzzle and simulation games.
They already do this. You can
I
find
know.
games of all those genres anywhere you like.
I know. Thank you, Jess. Except for Raid Shadow Legends. That game is amazing.
It's your boy, Raid Shadow Legends.
Today's sponsor.
I'm kidding, but I'm not. I want to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends just so I can keep the meme alive. It'd be so awesome.
That would be hilarious. Every stream just starts out with that.
Today's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends.
Imagine
Sign
the
up
intro
now.
ideas.
Dude, that'd be great.
Candy Crush. Erwin, are you a gamer? 48% sounds like a good chunk of the gaming community, but when you look into it further, the numbers just don't add up. Why? Because the stat includes everyone on any device. Like, to use real-life Fake Wizards example, your aunt playing Candy Crush on her iPad while watching Jeopardy, or your mom playing Royal Match on her phone during her lunch break. Those types of gamers are equated to a guy who's put 2,000 hours into Elden Ring. Of 52 console and PC games, only 3 had a majority of female players. Sims 4, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and Roblox.
Accurate.
However, 13 out of 50 mobile games had more female players. So this is where they're seeing where, like, things are like leaning and trying to like interpret the data in a disingenuous way. Right?
Yeah.
Well, one of the facts that we know for sure, because it was just simple adding up, they took all the devices around the world that had games on them, be it phones, be it consoles, PCs, or whatever, and they extrapolated the numbers. About 3.2 billion gamers on the planet in total.
Yeah.
So all they're trying to do is extrapolate from that how many are female, and they're getting it wrong every single time.
Yeah. So Erwin says women play Roblox for that dress-up game. I was actually curious. I didn't realize that there was like a large percentage of female gamers on Roblox. Gamers. Sorry. Forgot the air quotes. And then point number 2. The study of sex is... Oh, this is my favorite part. Holt also said that there is a subset of female non-gamers who are interested in gaming, but lack the education around how to play these games and what content is out there. They just don't know how to play games.
That's the whole point of playing a game is going into it not knowing what to do.
Yes, exactly.
Do you even game?
Do you even game, bro? Do you?
Yes, you read that correctly. These research consultants believe that studios need to dumb down games to reach an audience that would never look twice at a controller. So we're always joking about a journalist mode. That's why I wanted to talk about this, because it feels like there's a crossover here, right? We always talk about how they're adding, making the game too easy through the journalists asking for the game to be easier. Is it that maybe they're just non-gaming females?
Well, here's my other question. Do female gamers, as they call them, do they not know that if you get stuck in a video game, there's these things called game guides?
Yes.
And there's these also other things called walkthrough videos that you can look at like anybody else. Shocker, I know. It's a novel concept.
And on Steam, they have the community hub. In case anyone doesn't realize this, if you're looking for an achievement or don't know how to do a certain thing or just want to be better at the game, you just click on the community hub and there's a little section called guides. And
PlayStation does that as well.
Yeah, it's actually the most comprehensive guide you've ever read, and someone just made it for free on Steam. It's crazy.
Yeah, PlayStation's solution is a bit more simple. It's if you're trophy hunting, you look at the specific trophy, you might find a couple of screenshots from another player who's played the game. Just like, here's how you get it, here's where the trophy is, all that kind of stuff.
Yep,
it's very easy.
And then part 3, there's 5 parts, by the way. So he calls this the unicorn audience. The entire study is talking about a target audience that Real Life Fake Wizard calls the unicorn audience, by which he means an audience that doesn't exist, but that corporates, executives, and consulting firms are convinced is just out of reach. Waiting to become full-fledged gamers, Ampere claims there's a small gap of 4% between men and women gamers across its survey markets, which represent the 93 million supposed female gamers. However, the study also says that the female non-gamers are less resistant to gaming than men. 47% say they would never consider playing. 10% fewer male non-gamers, highlighting a significant untapped audience. So they're basically, with this study, they're giving out a bad roadmap on how to make games. Right?
Yeah.
Part 4. Games women love weren't built this way. One sec. Tobak for a 10. This reminds me when I spent like 5 hours trying to convince a friend to play Journey. When he started it up, he asked me, where do I go? At that point, I can't even. You just try going somewhere, right?
Yeah, like you got to give it the old college try.
Yeah,
you know, like because otherwise, what's the point of even playing the game if you're not going to try?
Yeah,
like
I think this is why women, and no offense, Sunil, do prefer narrative games because it actually does kind of hold your hand a bit, right? It's either one thing or the other.
I don't know whether I should take it as a compliment or an insult, man. I don't know.
That's why I preemptively said sorry. Because I don't know either.
To all the LS Summer Contes out there, you can try my game.
No, but narrative games are fun though. There's nothing.
They are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are very fun. Jeff up north, Jeff. Member for 14 months. Cheers, fellas.
Ooh, baby.
Gonna be seeing him soon at MegaCon.
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out next week.
Yes.
In Orlando. Heck yeah. We're gonna be drinking. I think Nomi is gonna be making creamy Dr. Peppers for everybody.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, hell yeah.
Let's see here. Part 4. Games women love weren't built this way. Ampere is quite literally recommending that these studios make drastic changes in order to serve an audience that does not even buy their products. I think that's pretty accurate. According to Real Fake Wizard, games that have attracted a massive female audience did so by accident, historically speaking. It was also done by not appealing to women superficially, but simply by having excellent games. And that I totally agree with. I think that all women can appreciate when there's a really good game.
Well, like that says for anyone. Like, I mean, obviously something like, I don't know, Animal Crossing, very popular with women. But if you like animals and you're a guy, you're going to want to play that too. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mechanics, it's the story, it's how well the game's put together that interests them. It's nothing to do with, this has been marketed towards a specific gender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, look at art graders, for example. Like you have, tons of videos from both male and female streamers that are coming out, and everyone's loving this game. Like, and it's not it. You would think that it's geared more towards the male audience because of the type of game it is, but because it's such a good game and it has content that people actually enjoy, it's bringing in everybody, and everybody's having a good time with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all it takes. Just put out good games, give us good content, and everyone's happy.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Don't infect it with the message.
We want good games. But games are always political. I hate that. Part 5. Who benefits here? A consulting firm. Ampere Analyst makes money by selling insights and advisory services to entertainment companies. They're not going to get business by telling their prospective clients that their business is fine and being run properly. It happens that their bad advice coincides with a gaming industry that, as Real Life Fake Wizard says, has made it clear they actively hate and detest their current audience that do buy products. Also, this survey only available to those who pay for it. Real Life Fake Wizard based his video on the analysis. So Video Games Chronicle broke the entire thing down. But this does feel like it's like gasoline for like another Gamergate, a little bit.
They've been trying this for a while now, but yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So this consultancy agency, like, are they the reason we can't have big booba women in video games anymore?
It might be part of the reason. Yeah.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be like, well, study shows that girls won't hop over because the characters are too pretty or something. I bet you something.
Actually making the game too. They're usually like the fat, overweight, blue-haired freaks, and
it's definitely a combination. Yeah.
See, now I want to add two things. Number one, this sounds a lot like SBI, like SBI all over again.
Mm-hmm.
And second, I didn't want to sound really rude, but while you were talking about the article, I looked into a game online called Love in Deep Space. Bro, it's literally like good-looking men, and the game is made in China, and the majority of the people who play it are women.
Oh yeah.
Well, you've got to remember, men are exempt from this argument. It's only ever about the women.
Thank you. So it's just, man. I'm this whole like, it's messed up, man. I'm just lost for words here. Like, obviously,
I remember this game. Yeah, we did talk about this a few times.
Yeah, it's just filled with good-looking men. I just looked at screenshots and I was like, this is gonna give me complex, man. I gotta get out of here. Like, close button.
Well, here, let's look at it really quick. Gee, I wonder why girls like this game so much.
I like men now.
Yeah, we've talked about this game. How didn't we talk about it in the sense that like someone's wife had like a crippling addiction to it or something like that, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I've read an article about it.
Yeah, she gave like a ton of money into it, and then her actual real life husband divorced her, I think.
That's right. I know someone who's spent like $22,000 in real life on like League of Legends skins. So I mean, it was just a female version of that. Whoops,
well, I mean, hey, we know somebody that spent a lot of money on Sims 4 DLCs.
That's right. Someone named Patriot Atomic. Is that right? If that's your real name, Atomic Patriot?
Atomic Pussy, more like.
Yeah, didn't he buy the cat skin or something like that?
No, that's it's over for you, AP.
Yeah, it's over. You exposed in 4K. I will 1080p, but All right.
So in other words, if women aren't playing Candy Crush, they're either playing Love in Deep Space or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not playing Battlefield. And if there are, there's like very few and far in between. So it's... I'm not saying female gamers don't exist. They do. But 48%, bro, that's cap.
No, they absolutely exist, but it's just a smaller number than they want you to believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And they're trying to... They really are trying to lump in the statistics to make it look like it's 50-50, just so that they can try and, feminize games.
Hey, feminize the mobile market all you want. Just leave our good stuff alone.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. You can have mobile gaming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've been going for, an hour and 48 minutes. I think it's time to say our goodbyes. So, Neil, thank you so much for joining us. I got your Steam page actually pinned on the YouTube side. So, yeah, give yourself a shout out.
Hey, how should I do this? If you want to fight the woke ideology, then download my game. Every time you play my game, some journalist in some country is going to cry. And we must reach that pinnacle of success that I would receive a message from Alexa Mercante that she wants to fight me.
Physically?
Hell no. Hell no. The ticket to America is gonna be a whole lot expensive, man. I ain't trying that. Hell no. But yeah, help us fight the woke ideology. It's on you.
Hell yeah. And every time someone plays your game, RAM becomes cheaper.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh.
Like that.
Ooh.
I like that.
But on the real though, like if you're a streamer out there, hit me up if you want to stream my game. I would love to include your art in my game. I don't. Somebody messaged me like, "Would you charge people?" Like, no, I don't. I just do it for the love, like love of the community, man. Seriously, so if you stream it, hit me up. I will include your art in the game. I love you all. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and thanks for joining us. I really liked picking your brain on like the development side and like the motivation behind making it, everything. It was a lot of fun. We'll have to get you back on the stream.
Yeah, I'd love to come back on here, man. I really appreciate it.
And if any other reason, we need to get Hayden's laptop sorted so he can come on here and ask you a few questions too.
Go for it, man. I would love to speak to him. I saw it like VTube, like VTuber avatar. I was like, this is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cursed.
It's really cursed. He just figured out how to use his right hand for the first time the other day.
Yeah, you gotta start
the first time.
Oh, but then there was the time he held his controller too. That was really cursed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Let's see here. Nerdslap, how's that resume looking?
Oh, it's looking real polished. However, I did work out some things with your lawyers behind the scenes, and I think we came to an agreement.
No, they're not able to speak on my behalf.
Oh, well, your wife kind of spoke on your behalf. She threatened. I mean, bribed me.
Okay.
With cookies.
So, I support that method. Yeah.
Yeah. I can be bought out with cookies because I'm fat. So.
Yeah.
But no, this was a really fun show. I'm glad we could get him on to talk about his game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else comes from you. And thank you again for joining us. And yeah, make sure to follow me on all my channels. So
yeah, how many subs do you have right now on YouTube?
Right now I'm at 102.
102?
So
okay.
Making progress. And I just checked, and I'm actually at just under 600 watch hours as well. So making some progress there. So
you're probably gonna hit the watch hours before you hit the actual subs.
100%.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. What's that?
It's just Nerd Slap Gaming. I have two YouTube. I have my Nerd Slap Gaming, and then I also have a hibernating podcast one. It's the Nerd Files, but that'll be coming back soon with some new content. So
yeah,
actually,
I'm the 102 subscriber, man. I subscribe to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we need to get Nerd Slap to 169. That's the next milestone.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Let's see, real quick before we do your outro, Norman. Let's see here. I think we got this one right. Cheers, fellas.
We got that one. Yep.
Chell, member for 9 months. I'm still scared of your, or I guess I'm more shell shocked from your old one.
That's the safe one.
I know. Yeah. It's still creepy because there's still cannibalism involved with those burgers. But member for 9 months. Thanks for the gifted Lort. Yes. So my plan's all coming together. Gifted out Lort to Chell. We're gonna be playing that tonight on my channel after the stream. So we have up to 8 players that can play. I think we had 6 last time. So we got plenty of room. Anybody wants to join in? It's way more fun with a lot of people, so that's why I'm giving the shout out because I want a full squad.
We gotta do another Super Battle Golf stream soon too.
That one's fun.
That was a riot.
That one's a lot of fun. We got Jeff up north gifted a membership, fingering the chat one time. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. How's aren't they having tornadoes in Michigan right now?
Yeah, there was one that went through. I think Friday, I believe it was. And for some reason, Jeff got real happy when he saw that a Menards got destroyed. So I think he's a little biased against Menards, but that's okay because life got him back with a very clippable moment from his stream earlier with Isaac. So I made sure to send you that for if you ever need it.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. Let's see, and I think we are current. Norman, where can people see your burning sunglasses at?
Well, also, before I do my intro, this is the question I've been dreading. Sunil, do you think your game is Steam Deck compatible?
I have no idea. I didn't check it.
I think the biggest thing with the Steam Deck, it'll give you a green check mark because of like the hardware requirements if you set any. But the biggest thing is like readable text. I think that's what they're looking for because it's on a much smaller screen. So that's something you might have to optimize if you wanted to be Steam Deck ready. So
I'm probably gonna shoot myself in the foot over here by saying this, but I would not recommend anybody play this game on Steam Deck. If you have one, don't play it on Steam Deck, bro. Play it like
or
on a
if you do, dock it so it's on the TV.
Yeah.
Well, I can do that, so maybe I will test it out on Sunday for you, and we'll see how it runs.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. If you can give me feedback, if I need to like optimize it a little bit more, I'll do that.
Because I don't have a PC. I'm currently talking through a MacBook Pro right now, so the only way I
fancy.
The only way it's freaking 5 years old at this point, but yeah, the only way I do Steam stuff is through Steam Deck, which I've had a bit of a checkered past with. I'll just say over the past few weeks, but
especially Battlefront.
Yeah, screw you, Isaac. That's all I'm saying.
If you're not trying to do something fancy, the Steam Deck mostly works.
So I have a question, Norman. With those glasses, would it translate the game correctly if you played it on Steam Deck? If you like did the big screen with your glasses?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I am getting the headband in, which should be able to connect to it, but all I would have to do is feed it to OBS and then feed OBS to my glasses, so it should be fine with that way. Yeah. But other than that, for my general auto subscribe to my channel because I'm also 102 subs, the Norman Conquest 199. Going to try and stream tomorrow, get back to some Tsushima and then some other stuff during the week as well. And maybe some Journal Simulator on Sunday if it works.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should make a race. Since you guys are at the same right now, Nerd Slap and Norman should fight to 169 subs and see who gets there first. Otherwise, you're gay. Right?
Okay. We'll have to discuss some of the terms and conditions off screen, but I like the idea.
Yeah, chat usually loves a good challenge. So
I like it.
Let's see here. Politics tomorrow with Erwin's stream, and then afterwards I'm gonna be playing, I think, a demo or two, and I think I'm gonna start with that hole digging one. Forget the name of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sunil, yeah, you're laughing now. Wait till you play your first hole dig game and get addicted.
What was that one that we all played? Was it
dig?
It wasn't.
Hold on.
It wasn't a game about digging a hole.
Oh, the Spotter Dig or Die is the one I'm going to play.
Nice.
Keep digging.
Keep digging. Yep.
Keep digging. That's it. Yeah.
That was fun.
I'll check it out.
It's so much more fun when you're with a bunch of people doing it too, because you're like, "What are we doing?" It's like, we're just digging down, dude. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out with the boys, digging. What's the big
There's
deal?
always going to be that one person that just digs straight down.
Tomac. Yeah, we're on to you, Tomac.
Hey, he's trying to get to his enemy waifus. Can you blame him?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then another reminder, Lord, after this, in about 15 minutes, actually.
Lordy.
Maybe we'll do like 20 minutes from now because I got to eat some dinner, and we'll congregate in the GCA Discord chat and link up there. So,
hell yeah.
All right, guys. Awesome having Sunil on. We'll have to again. What's up?
Real quick, one more thing. It kind of just a MegaCon related thing. Don't forget to RSVP if you're going to the meetup. Make sure to RSVP.
Yep. Also, I got my tickets in the mail today. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but mine's the Saturday one. I think it's not as weird as the one that you got because they have different characters on them, like you were saying.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That's weird because last year's, like I have last year's, they're both the same one. They're both just, Batman. But this year, for whatever reason, this is the Friday badge. Like
the Saturday one is like, I think it was a dude holding a sword. But he's like he's like a skinny, he's not like doesn't look like a hero or anything. He's just like a dude holding a sword. So
maybe it's probably an anime character of some kind. Someone will probably know.
I think they're trying to make up their own thing. Maybe.
That could
Probably AI generated.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yep, I will see you guys over on other people's channels and hopefully in the GCA Discord in about 20 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Bye everyone.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
Wiener, 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 wiener.
Look, here's the thing. Fine. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I challenge you to a duel.
I accept. What? I want to be a woman. From now on, I want you all to call me Loretta. What?
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Well, I guess we'll just have to hole up in here a while till things calm down.
Things will not calm down, Daniel Jackson. They will, in fact, calm up.
You make me happy.
You shot me.
Yes, Rodney, I shot